So I had the batteries in my hand for my smoke alarm, and I was gonna buy it just to shut these 2-3 people the what you call the fuck up. But since they wanted to be bitches about it and be very shady and disrespectful to me, I'm not gonna buy a damn thing. Y'all gonna hear this beep 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 for the next few videos. If you can't deal with it, unsubscribe. I'm not gonna buy shit. Y'all not gonna be coming for me every 10 minutes about petty bullshit. I just had to say that. I just had to poke a little bit of fun at these 1, 2, 3 people that's so concerned about a damn smoke alarm sound when it should be all about the content of the video. So it is what it is. But let's just get into the video, shall we? This episode was an improvement from the last few episodes, because these last few episodes were a bunch of bullshit. Honestly, like, this season has been very, very lackluster. All of these reports that we've been getting over the summer about how the show has been going is really pathetic to me, because this season has been so damn boring. So, I want to talk about, let me just get some of the shit that I really don't want to speak about out the way first. Let's talk about Claudia. I don't know what it is about me saying something about Claudia that gets some of y'all motherfuckers offended, but I feel like she's fucking boring, and I think that she's irrelevant. I don't like her, and I don't know shit about her. And y'all telling me that she's a fucking household name? Household name where? Because her ass don't be... Nobody in this house ever talked about no damn Claudia Jordan. I don't know shit about Claudia Jordan. Like I said, besides the fact that she was beefing with Muppet Braxton, and besides the fact that she was on Tiny Tonight, and besides the fact that my mother was just saying when she first got on the show that she was on the Ricky Smiley show, I don't know anything about Claudia. Nothing. So why would I even be excited about her being on the show? And why would I even give her the time of day? I don't... And plus, I don't even see how she even got a peach, because she's so fucking boring. And there's nothing appealing about her. And it's just that people seem to think that you have to be ratchet to be on reality TV for somebody to like you. And that's not even the case. First of all, I don't even like Kenya, but I will say that she brings a certain dynamic to the show. The show was very, 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 very lackluster before she came along. When she came along, she gave us what we needed. Mess and drama. Did I like her? No, but I do appreciate Kenya for what the fuck she brings to the show. Everybody on that show has something that they bring, whether you like them or not. Nene, as much as I can't stand this motherfucking donkey face, mop wearing ass bitch, she does bring me some laughter at times. The only person that really doesn't bring much to me is Cynthia. But you got to have the bitch with no mind, no thinking, etiquette, no nothing on the show. So she does bring a little something. Quite more than what Claudia brings. I keep Cynthia on the show before I keep Claudia, and that's just saying a bit too much. You make me want to throw her up just by giving Cynthia ass a compliment, because you know I don't like that bitch. But I don't even get why Claudia even got a peach, and I don't get why y'all get so fucking offended every time I said something that's not, you know, satisfying to y'all. I don't fucking fuck with Claudia. She's so fucking boring, and all of her scenes look like they should have been on a cutting room floor. I don't see how she got to have a peach. I really don't. And her scenes with her mom and her grandmother was so fucking boring. The only thing that was really funny about those scenes was her grandmama, because she was on one. She was turned the fuck up, and she said that, you know, them queens, you know, what about the other queens that they just got allowed to get married or something like that, talking about the gays. I thought that shit was fucking funny, to be honest, because she's an older woman. She's an old school bitch, you know what I'm saying? So I could fuck with her. But other than that, Claudia is just boring to me. She ain't got shit, you know, no storyline, no nothing. She's just boring, and she just doesn't fit in to me. So that's all I really had to say about Claudia. And I don't really give a fuck about some of y'all who really gets offended by that. Y'all want to say she's a household name. Household name where? Because I don't know nothing about her. I know more about motherfucking Muppet Braxton, more so than I know about hell. I know more about Tanisha Thomas from the Bad Girls Club more than I know about Claudia. Hell, I know more about fucking Kenya more and Nene Legs more so than I know about Claudia Jordan. They're both way more of household names than this bitch is. I don't know shit about Claudia, so that's just what it is. Who is she and why is she on my screen? That's all I gotta say about that. Phaedra, this whole thing with her and Apollo is draining to me now. I said this in another video. Phaedra has been looking really, really good lately. I don't know if she's been getting her some good dick or what, but Phaedra been looking good. And like I've always said, I've never seen her as a looker. Like, She doesn't really compare to the other pretty girls on the show as far as Cynthia and Porsha, but lately she been trying to comfort them because she been looking good. Her skin looking smooth, her makeup been on point, and so has her hair. So I don't know what the fuck been going on with Phaedra. Stress looks so good on her ass. It seemed like once she started getting stressed out, her ass started looking worse something. So I just want to send a special shout out to Phaedra because she really does look good. But her situation with Apollo was really one-sided to me. I just feel like you already knew what type of man that he was when you decided to wait on his ass and wait for his ass outside the damn prison chain and get with him and fuck him and have some kids and marry his ass without your mama knowing. You knew that already. And the fact that he's in jail and the fact that he's gotten in trouble for the crimes that he did, you knew about all the other crimes that he did. So why all of a sudden you conveniently not know what the fuck he was doing? You had to know he didn't have a job. You had to know that he was getting some money from somewhere. If he was able to buy shit and make it rain at the club, you had to know that he was doing some shit that he wasn't supposed to do if he ain't had no damn job, because he really didn't have shit. I don't even think the husbands on the Housewives of Atlanta even get paid for their services on the show. Do they get paid? If they do, correct me, but I don't think that it was enough for him to be making it rain at the motherfucking club unless he was getting some appearance fees or some shit like that, because Apollo didn't have nobody job as from what I know of. So how the fuck do you not know what the fuck he was doing? That's all I'm saying. And I just need her to stop trying to make everything perfect, bitch. Like, just be raw and uncut. Be raw, no condom with the shit, Phaedra. Like, I know you want to be a Southern belle and you know you're a preacher's kid and your mama preacher and all of that bullshit, but I'm not trying to hear that fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? Just keep it 100. You was a bird that you was an educated bird who just so happened to like rough ass niggas, cause from what they were saying that you used to fuck Mystical. Shake your ass, Mystical. That's what they said you was fucking a long time ago, long before you got on Real Housewives of Atlanta. And I really believe that you was just an educated bird who liked her some rough dick. And that's what the fuck you got. And you just need to accept that and accept who you are and not try to put this damn shield over you just so you can be perfect for everybody else, because at the end of the day, Phaedra Parks ain't perfect, and that's what the fuck you need to show me. I ain't trying to hear all this bullshit about how you wasn't aware about what Apollo did and how you're not gonna let this affect you in your God-given name. Fuck that. Keep it 100. Maybe if you keep it 100, people will like you more. And I do think that Phaedra has fans, but at the end of the day, a lot of people don't like her because they feel like she fake. And I just recently started to like Phaedra. I want to say season 4 or 5 I started to like Phaedra. But, you know, when she first came on the show, I could not stand Phaedra. First of all, I thought she was judgmental. I thought she was phony as hell because she's talking about she ain't know her due date. And how the fuck it was so many inconsistent lies, inconsistent stories, inconsistent of everything when she first came on the show. I just felt like she was a phony ass liar, and I just couldn't stand her ass. And what really won me over with her, though, was her ability to shade, her ability to read without raising her fucking voice and just keeping it classy. That's what really drew me into her. But I do see why people feel like she phony as hell. At this point in time, I just don't give a fuck about her no more because I like her now. But I do see why people say that she's fake and phony, because she does try to put up this facade. Bitch, you just an educated ratchet bird like the rest of us are. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Now, Kandi, bitch, you pissing me the fuck off now. You have really been pissing me the fuck off. Why do you feel the need to go back and tell Joyce that Sharon said that she was gonna punch her ass in the face? You being fucking messy. You know what I'm saying? It's like you be saying shit to your mama to turn her ass the fuck up, because you know it don't take too much to crank up her damn, to turn her ignition and make her ass crank the fuck up. You already know that. So why the fuck would you even tell your mama that shit? You ain't doing nothing but adding fuel to the fucking fire. You don't know just how to remain neutral and stay the fuck out the bullshit. You are not helping. You already don't give a fuck about how your mama treats your damn husband, but yet you don't give a, you just keep showing how you don't give a fuck. You don't do shit but rev up the damn train. You're not helping the situation. What the fuck is helping the situation by you telling Joyce that Sharon said she was going to punch her in her face? Even if Sharon did say it, which she did say it, she had every right to want to punch Joyce in her fucking face. Look at the shit that she said about her, and you think that it's appropriate for you to be having this conversation with your mama and your aunts about what the fuck she said? Bitch, are you fucking serious? And then you have the nerve to try to get mad at Ty because he's trying to come up with a fucking solution about how he can get along with your fucking family and how the fuck your family can get along with his motherfucking family, and you being fucking ungrateful about the motherfucking shit. You ain't trying to find no motherfucking resolution. You ain't trying to find none of that because you don't give a fuck. Because of the fact that Joyce is like that with everybody, you think that it's okay, and that because you ignore it, every fucking body else got to fucking ignore that shit. Everybody ain't got to fucking ignore a motherfucking thing. Because you need to put Joyce in her place. But if you don't put Joyce in her place, somebody else will. So you think that just because that's your mama and you handle it the way you handle it, everybody got to handle it the same way that you do? No, bitch, because number one, that ain't my fucking mama. So my own mama don't talk to me like that, so I'll be damned if another bitch mama talk to me like that. It goes beyond disrespecting and respecting your elders. It's about motherfucking respect. And if I'm giving your motherfucking ass some motherfucking respect, bitch, give it back. Because if you don't give it back to me, what you give me is what the fuck you gonna give back. If you gonna give me bitch, I'ma give you bitch. If you gonna give me fuck boy, I'ma give you fuck boy. If you gonna give me fuck bitch, I'ma give you fuck bitch. It's all the same. It's like yin and yang, back and forth, whatever. Age ain't no motherfucking number, choose your lover, whatever. At the end of the motherfucking day, Kandi, you on some fuck shit. Because you don't never say nothing to Joyce, and you're talking about, I told my mom to apologize, you know what I'm saying, but, I can't make her apologize. It ain't about you making her apologize. It's about the fact that you need to tell her that she wrong. Stop putting bugs in her ear about what the fuck other motherfuckers done said. Stop doing that, because you're not helping. You're only fueling the fire, and I won't be surprised if Todd leave your frog throat ass for the bullshit that you doing. You really need to sit the fuck down and just realize that your mama gonna be the root to all your motherfucking problems, even though she is already the root to your fucking problems already, bitch. Remember that, because I'm sick of you and your bullshit. For real though, Kandi, like, you just don't get it. You don't understand what the fuck you doing. Like, your mama fucking up your shit and you don't even realize it. But you'll realize it one day. You'll realize it when it's all said and done, and when that shit is crashed the fuck and burnt the fuck up. You'll realize that you lost a good man because you can't put your mama in her fucking place. And that's all your fault. So then, Nene and Porsha come together, and she basically tells Porsha that she wants to talk to Cynthia about their issues, and she wants Porsha and Kenya to talk about their issues or whatever. And Cynthia seems to be okay with the fact that Nene wants to invite them or whatever. So when they get together at the table, what I don't like about this is that Nene has yet to apologize to Cynthia about how she's basically scrutinized the fuck out of her in the media. You know what I'm saying? Long before the reunion even aired, she was scrutinizing the fuck out of her. Now, I don't like Cynthia, number one. Everyone knows that. If you ever watch my videos, you know that I cannot stand that bitch. Number two, I do kind of feel Nene when she felt like, you know what I'm saying, she was blindsided by this bitch, because, we up here partying up on New Year's Eve and shit and having a good time in Atlantic City, but all the while you here with an issue with me that I don't even know nothing about. So I get why she feels some type of way about that. But if you want Cynthia to be held accountable for her motherfucking part in your friendship ending, you need to you need to be held accountable for what the fuck you did, because she ain't the only one that need to say she's sorry. You need to say you sorry too. Because all the while Cynthia ass was sitting up there crying her motherfucking eyes out, begging you to let her kiss your ass again at the motherfucking reunion, you did not give a fuck. You was stone faced and you didn't give a shit about her emotions. Just like you didn't give a shit about her emotions when you pretty much downgraded her parenting skills. You don't give a fuck about nothing, and you don't think that you do anything wrong. And what is the fucking point of you bringing her out to lunch, bring her out to dinner for drinks, only for you to say, oh, we can go back out for lunch in a few years? What the fuck is the point? If you feel like y'all ain't gonna never be able to be cool, cordial, or ever be friends again, what is the fucking point of you even talking about it? If you feel like there is no need for you to talk about a damn thing, the shit is done, it's dead, it's buried. Ain't no point of you even talking about it anymore, Nene. Like, I don't even understand that shit. I don't. I'm thinking everything is going good, but you say, oh, we can have lunch in a few years. Then what the fuck is you bringing her out for? What the fuck? Cynthia and Porsha. That whole beef is so irrelevant to me, That's why they was able to squash it so fucking quickly. You know what I'm saying? But what I did not like about this whole damn sit down was the fact that Kenya kept interjecting into both situations. He was interjecting way too much with Nene and Cynthia. The problems between Nene and Cynthia. This is a motherfucking TLC SWV conversation. Escape your ass the fuck out the fucking conversation, Kenya. It ain't about you. It's about them two lonely bitches. It's about them. So let them talk about their issues. The only person you need to be talking to is Porsha. And I will say that Kenya, even though she annoyed me with her constant interjecting, she was classy and poised throughout this whole situation. Because Porsha had to run and call her ass a rude bitch and a motherfucker. She had to resort to doing that. Porsha, for once, stop looking like you bothered. See, that's why people think you bothered by Kenya, because you always going left field. Yeah, she was annoying. Yeah, she was interjecting. But bitch, shut the fuck up and respond as an adult for once. Stop responding like a damn child. You know what I'm saying? Stop responding like a catty ass high school girl. The bitch ain't trying to argue with you. The bitch ain't trying to, put no bull horns in your fucking face. She's trying to talk to you like a respectable adult. Do that for once. You know what I'm saying? Do that. You ain't got to pretend like you tough. You ain't about that life. We already know that you're not. But at the end of the day, if she ain't calling you out of your name, don't call her out of her fucking name. You only get what you give back to somebody else. So learn that shit. Now, you was wrong. At the end of the day, Kenya and Porsha both have issues with admitting to their problems, admitting to their faults. Kenya needs to admit that she was wrong for how she treated Porsha from the start, and Porsha needs to acknowledge the fact that she may have made the wrong move by pulling her hair. Although I still feel like when Kenya was doing all that shit, violating her personal space, she was well within her rights to pull her ass and drag her ass across the damn floor. You're not gonna keep putting shit in my face. However, it still doesn't make it right. At the end of the day, you're still not supposed to put your hands on nobody. Even though sometimes I might feel like it's warranted for me to put my hands on a bitch. But at the end of the day, still not the correct way to handle something, to put your hands on somebody. So if Kenya can say, I apologize for this, I apologize for that, Porsha, just be woman enough and put on your bloomers and say, Kenya, I apologize for the things that I said, because I'm not perfect, and I apologize for pulling your hair and dragging your ass across the stage. That's all that needed to be said instead of all this extra shit. However, I'm glad that Kenya and Porsha hugged it out and it was over. However, judging for these latest tweets and shit, this shit ain't over, apparently, but whatever. But that's all I gotta say about this episode of Real Housewives of Atlanta. All of my information will be at the bottom of the video. Now we'll see y'all tomorrow for my Love and Hip Hop New York review. I'm out of you guys. Peace.